This is a long hike. When motivation fades away, discipline has to take over.
It is my day 81 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the beautiful Appalachian Trail. And yes, I woke up in a new state today, New Hampshire, after a good night of sleep in my tent.
Today I passed many beautiful places with water, but not always easy to get to.
So we got some water. No, doesn't look good. And also I really would like to see a moose. So let's keep our eyes open for a moose. Not here though, but maybe it's coming. All right, the first moose spotted, at least in the name. All right. Looks better, huh? We got some water. Perfect. And wow, somebody's here taking a little siesta. All right, guys, it's time for breakfast. So the first thing I do, take off my shoes. I need my pot.
Filtered water, breakfast essential, granola, some cereal,
And magnesium.
for muscle recovery, and of course, an apple, which is very important, fruit.
Moose Mountain, North Peak. Wow. No views, but where's the moose? This is Chuck. He's a tennis player. No, he's a trail magic guy. Thanks, man.
Such a sweet man. He gave me so much information about what's ahead of me, which will help me a lot. I hiked another 5 miles.
So what is this? Some sort of ice cream legend? And water tastes better than yours? Yeah, okay.
Bill is unfortunately not with us anymore, but his son has passed on the trail magic and this beautiful act.
So I have a couple of more miles to hike. We'll see if I pitch my tent. There's also a shelter up ahead, but I haven't decided. Yeah, look at this, guys. It was worth climbing this hill. Right, this is gonna be my little house for the evening. There's Wormwood. Hey man,
What up, dog?
we have met before.
We've met.
A few days before, or yes, 2 days ago. Yeah, this is gonna be my house. And Wormwood, he's my neighbor. He's gonna camp right out there. I don't know. So yeah, this dungeon is my house. And now we're gonna have a romantic dinner on the porch.
I didn't bring wine.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I have candles.
Okay.
Good morning. It's my day 82 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the Appalachian Trail, and we are in New Hampshire today. It's the second day in this state, and yeah, the views start to come more and more, and yeah, the pine trees are beautiful, and so is the weather for now. I had a rough night of sleep in the shelter. A little mouse woke me up in the middle of the night.
Due to that little mouse, I had a very tough day today on the trail. I felt really heavy and tired, and yeah, every mile was difficult.
All right, we have entered the White Mountains National Forest. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear water. And guess what? I'm so thirsty. I don't know why, but yeah, well, I've been hiking every day, the last 80 plus days, but sometimes I just get like, I don't know, this sudden thirst.
When you feel tired, you have to eat and drink regularly to keep up the good spirit and motivation.
1800 feels good. Less than 400 to go. Feels even better. Now I'm gonna drink. Wow, looks so good.
And the trails start to get more challenging now, I feel.
It has been raining a little bit, and I'm doing my last 0.5 miles for today. Got water like two miles back. I managed to pitch the tent here. It's not so even, but it will do it. And I could not be more excited right now than to go inside and cook and just lay down and call the day. It's about, let's see, what time is it? Whoops. It's about 8 o'clock, so it's still a little bit of light, and hopefully it's not gonna be a crazy rainy night. But yeah, 24.5 miles. Yes. Right, this is how we cook in the tent, you know, when it's bad weather. And today we're gonna have butter and herbs. That'll be delicious, huh?
Wow, I'm so hungry. Okay, good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Welcome to my crib. Last night I slept right here.
Good morning, everyone. Today it's my day 83 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the Appalachian Trail. And I just slept here on this little mountain where we soon will get to the top. Don't remember the name. It's a little bit of little cold, and it was cold and wet last night before I got into camp. So now I try to work up a little bit of body heat and hopefully get rewarded with some views, but for now it doesn't look so good. Okay, let's go, guys. All right, the mountain is called Mahoosuc, 4,802 feet. And I think we are officially in the White Mountains National Forest. I was actually planning to camp somewhere here, but right now I am pretty happy I didn't do it. So exposed.
At this point I was pretty tired and cold and wet, so I decided to try to hitchhike into next town.
So this is the breakfast place, the Common Man. All right, I hitchhiked into a diner, so here we are. Oh, hello.
Let me know if you have any questions about anything.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for breakfast.
Yeah.
This gentleman here, he invited me for breakfast. Swedish lady. We've been speaking Swedish. Back to the trailhead. Thanks for the ride.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Peace.
Travel.
Yeah, just like that. I'm back on the trail. Almost there, 388 miles to go. Yeah, let's go, guys. 388 miles. Moose? Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like moose cat to me, so they are around. I felt energized after that breakfast, so I decided to climb some mountains, and I got rewarded with some views, even though it was a little bit overcast today, but perfect for hiking.
All right, I just got to this cabin in the Whites, and they do work for stay. So I got accepted, so I'm gonna do a little bit of work here, and then I'm gonna get some dinner.
Yes, I got some dinner. It was a long and eventful day. I think I did 18 miles. And tonight they're gonna let me sleep on the floor in the cabin.
Good morning, everybody. It's my day 84 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the beautiful Appalachian Trail. And we are here in New Hampshire, and we are in the Whites. And I slept in the hut last night, and they even provided dinner after I cleaned some dishes. And today, I don't know how many miles I will crash, but for now, I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful lake and the sunrise. There is plenty of water in the valleys, sometimes very yellow lookalike. Switchbacks doesn't exist. Just let you know. Just straight up. Let's go. I better drink some water because we are going up and there's some serious elevation gain. And this ridge walk, wow, on a day like this, I consider myself lucky. All right, I reached the top of Mount Lafayette, and this is it, guys. 360 views, and these guys made it also. I feel good. Day 84 is full of surprises, so yeah, look at the weather. Wow. And I wasn't alone up there, but what can you say when the weather is like this? And this is by far the best I've seen of the Appalachian Trail so far. Thank you. I continued my hike for a few more miles, and we're at the Garfield mountain. I'm not alone, but it's a good 360 view. Yeah, leftovers from yesterday, and there's lasagna in the bottom. You never know when the weather will change on such an elevation, so you better take the chance and hike the whole day. The green tunnel has become a green corridor. It's the end of the day, and yeah, walking through this beautiful section here at the end of the day. It's really nice, actually. I've done about 24 miles. I'm a little bit tired and a little bit cold, and ready to pitch my tent and cook some dinner. Today we're gonna hike 24 miles together. Let's go.
Good morning. Today it's my day 85 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the Appalachian Trail, and we are in the White Mountain National Forest here in New Hampshire, and I believe it's day 2 here in the park or in this area. And yeah, it has been tough. Elevation is different, so I feel it in my legs today.
So soon I've done about 5 miles and ate my last granola right now. I was actually hungry and a little bit desperate in finding new resupplies and something to eat, and then I saw this sign and it says, "Do you believe in magic?" And yeah, trail magic right there, cupcake and biscuit. Thank you guys, you're so lovely. After that amazing meal, I got rewarded with this amazing view, and they also let me pack out a couple of muffins. Thank you guys. We start to gain some elevation now, and I would guess we're heading up there. In this area they have huts where you can sleep and eat if you have the budget. All right. Come on everybody, a few more miles. Okay, we are entering the alpine zone. What does that mean? Yes, probably we are above treeline. All right, this is where we're going, guys. Let's do it. Boom. Oh, the trail is really wide and open. The weather is great. No rain, and I had an amazing breakfast. So now we're gonna go on top of Mount Washington. I think I can see Mount Washington. It's this place right there. All right. By now we have done about 15 to 17 miles. This is the last hut before we climb the mountain. And remember to stay on trail. And I go to the summit, which is, I think, is up here. Trust me, I was not alone up there, and everybody wanted their picture, and I got mine. And if you don't want to hike, you can take the train up here. So yeah, that was cool. So now we're going to this one, 6 miles. So I hiked the last 6 miles in this kind of views. I'm doing my last mile for today. Today I didn't crush many miles, but I did a few things that was important. All right, good morning. It's my day 86 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the Appalachian Trail. And yes, I'm standing on top of a mountain. We have Mount Madison right behind me, which means I'm in the presidential's section here in the Whites. So I'm going up and down and up and down, and yeah, get spoiled with the beautiful views. And yeah, it looks like another beautiful day. It's about 6:30 and it's a little bit windy up here, so I'm gonna get down there, and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna look for food. So let's go.
The way down was quite challenging and I had to watch every single step. But yes, it is beautiful, right? I got to lower altitude after a few hours and then everything went very fast.
So I just done my resupply for the next few days, and now I'm gonna hitch back to the trailhead. Yeah, and we are in Gorham. That's the name of the town, Gorham. Pinkham Notch Visitor Center. Great place if you need to take a shower, charge your devices, eat, relax, or you can hitch a ride that way to get into Gorham. But right now I'm going right up there.
I actually spent a few hours in the visitor center charging my devices. I took a shower and yeah, I was all over the place and a little bit of candy. Yeah, wow, no, just a little bit. The staff working at the visitor center, they were very helpful and service minded. I really appreciated that.
We're gonna go this one right now. All right, it's gonna be a little bit sweaty with a bag full of
3 to 4 days resupply. I wanted to make it up to the ridge because somebody told me about a great campsite.
All right, I have reached the Wildcat gondola, and somewhere here I can pitch my tent. So this is my home for tonight. I made it.
I guess we are on Wildcat Mountain, 4,062 feet. I wonder if there's aliens living up there. Anyway, I did 10 miles today and resupply. Good night.
I'm wondering if the spaceship is still out there. Yes, there it is. Last night I even had some neighbors.
Good morning, everybody. Today it's my day 87 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the Appalachian Trail. And right now we are in the White Mountain National Forest in New Hampshire, and I'm hiking a section that is called the Wildcat Ridge Walk, I believe, and I will soon reach a viewpoint. And yesterday we finished up the presidentials, which was another section here in the Whites, and yeah, it's going forward. My backpack is super heavy because I did resupply yesterday. That's why I'm puffing, and yeah, I'm exhausted, but it feels great. Wow, what a beautiful trail, huh? Look at this. Where's the moose? So this is Carter Notch hut, and apparently the last hut in the Whites for me, right?
That is right.
Yeah.
And as a thru-hiker, you can score a free breakfast in the huts, like I did this morning. Pancakes with maple syrup. It was delicious.
We're on top of another viewpoint. So get some water from the brook, and we are in the cooking area, and this is the cooking area. And hey man, well, what's cooking?
No, Subway?
You gotta be kidding me.
Go.
All right.
And I had some trail company for a
How's
few
that?
hours.
You feel good?
Feel great.
Hello, buddy. Wow. Ooh. The time has come. Wow. Let's see. Believe it or not, we have reached 1900. How does it feel?
Oh my God, 1900, good.
Yeah.
Hello, little snake. It was a great day on the trail overall.
I just pitched the tent, and we are next to a pond, and I can hear, I think it's the moose that goes in the water. So I cannot see them, but tomorrow morning hopefully we can see some moose. And today I did 26 miles. 26 miles, dinner. All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the final. Today is my day 88 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the Appalachian Trail. And right now we are actually in, Maine, because we have reached the state line of New Hampshire and Maine. So we have, oh yeah, it even says here, huh? We have 282 to go to Katahdin. So we still have a few more miles here in Maine to crush before we are done. So I don't know if that number is accurate though, but for sure there's a couple of hundred more. So let's go, guys.
And this morning I had an early morning start, which is important if you want to make miles.
This moss looks so soft, huh? Or whatever it is.
But I was still thinking about sleeping.
This pond marks the end of the White Mountain National Forest.
I continued hiking and made it to another pond for breakfast. My new drink nowadays is pond water, which is not too bad, but you have to filter it, of course.
All right, I think I found my little breakfast spot right here. And we can wait for the moose to show up, but let's eat some food.
Yes, every day is a workout. Workout, workout, workout. What a creature, huh? Just enjoying life and eating some pine cones. Perfect. And then it was time for some serious business.
All right, we are approaching apparently the hardest mile on the Appalachian Trail, the Notch. We will see what it's all about. So just gonna get down from here and then we're gonna start the Notch. So let's go. So yeah, we're here, huh? So Mahoosuc Notch, this way. So it's like this, you know, like a boulder field. And yeah, but now it's easy again.
After the Mahoosuc Notch and the climb right after, I was really thirsty. And actually I got rewarded with a great view on the top. I found some more water just before camp. I did 23 miles today, and good night.
So, do you have any particular morning routine? Mine is pretty straightforward. Get up, get everything out of my house, and stuff it down my backpack. And then, when I'm ready, I'm going to work. So, let's go.
Good morning from the forest. Today is my day 89 of hiking from Georgia to Maine here on the Appalachian Trail. And Maine is actually the state where we are right now. It feels good. We got here yesterday, so it's a little bit of a boost. And yeah, found this camp spot, or yeah, a place to sleep last night. Not very planned, but I can hear the road. But I didn't hear it last night. I had a good night of sleep, more or less. And today is a new day on the trail here, on the Appalachian Trail. So let's go and find out what's out there. And the rule number one, don't forget anything and leave no trace, huh? So yeah, let's go.
And I have to say, Appalachian Trail is well marked.
First climb of the day, Baldpate Mountain, West Peak. Can you imagine if this was a mountain of pancakes? Baldpate Mountain, East Peak, 3,812. All right. So now we're gonna go down again. Wow, it's so pretty up here.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm passing a lot of things. Also some shelters, which I don't use anymore, but they pop up every now and then.
Wow. Guess if I'm happy to see some water. Wow, and this water looks really good. Right, I just had a lovely lunch here and I met a Sobo. What's your name again?
Benji.
Benji. We've been hanging out, exchanging some trail talk. He's going for his Triple Crown.
Yeah, Triple Crown southbound.
Hello, little friend. How are you? Last climb, Old Blue Mountain. 2.8 miles to go, all right? And I got water with me here. So, yes, I made it to the top. And yeah, the sun is about to go down. So tonight we're sleeping on top of this mountain. So it's dinner time and 23.5 miles today.
Katahdin, moose. I want to see moose. Oh, Maine. I need to crush a lot of miles. Oh, it's time to wake up. It's not planned.
Good morning everybody. Believe it or not, today it's my day 90 of hiking here on the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine. And we are actually in the state of Maine right now. And we have 244 miles to go before we reach the end point of this hike, which is Katahdin. And I have decided to make it in 100 days. So we have a little bit of a time frame ahead of us, but I am so excited to reach that end point and to do it in 100 days. It feels something I really want to do. So please support me. And yeah, let's go. Let's do it together. Let's see what's ahead of us. Let's go. How am I gonna make this in 100 days if the trail is like this all the time? A little blueberry break. Yeah, that's what I need. More blueberries. Appalachian Trail turned into the blueberry trail. A few more, huh? I found a really nice bush here. Wow, this is so good. All right, so Bemis Mountain, second peak. Now we're gonna go down and get some water because I'm so thirsty. Now I just reached the water after 9 miles without water. Now it's breakfast time.
I think I reached something that is called hiker hunger, which means I'm constantly thinking about food and water. And thanks to these two guys, they upgraded my breakfast and gave me a few other items that I could eat.
All right, it's a few more miles. We're almost there. Down at the trailhead. Almost there. Oh. All right, I can hear the road, which means we're close. And I will try to hitchhike into town and go to find a grocery store because it's resupply time. And I also need to charge my devices because tomorrow it's a very important day. But let's get down to the road first and hopefully everything goes well. Let's go.